What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, bringing you guys our Week 7 matchup in the PGL. Your Detroit Nulls are taking on Coach SciStrike and the Carolina Liepards. If you guys are excited, show some love on this video. After you've watched the video, please don't leave a like blindly. I do not encourage that. But if you truly enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you don't like it, dislike it. Tell me if one way or another. Make sure you check out Sci's channel. The link to his channel will be in the description of this video, as well as the link to the team builder. If you guys are like, Chase, what happened to the week 6 battle? Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, our opponent ended up having to forfeit for a 3-0 win. So now we are currently, at the time I'm saying this, we are 4-2 with a plus 11 differential, which is really good for us as far as playoffs go. We are going up against, as I said, Sci, the Carolina Liepards. He is currently also 4-2 with a plus 10 differential. So we've got our match cut out for us. If you guys didn't see the team builder, I kind of break down my thoughts at the beginning of the video. But let's just get right into it. Right, so you guys can see the 6 that I think he's bringing. You guys can see my 6. We have defensive, gosh, take it down. We've got defensive Regirock, Spadef, Aromatisse, defensive Quillfish. We have Mono, Psychic, Stab, Sub, Calm Mind, Rooslotty. For after the Bisharp goes away, we have Agility 3 Attack, Life Orb, Diggersby, and then we have Specs, Blacephalon, which is really cool. You guys see the 6 that I think he's bringing. Bisharp absolutely has to come. Same mindset I had going into week 4 battle where P2 had to come, or I'm sorry, week 5 battle where P2 had to come. I don't have a strong fighting type, so it definitely has to come. Plus, it also threatens out things like Latios and Blacephalon. So Latios obviously isn't touching the field until that Bisharp is gone. Mega Beedrill has to come, definitely. It can run Adamant and just absolutely hit my team tremendously hard. Kyurem, no one ever has a switch into regular Kyurem unless you draft Chansey, and I didn't draft Chansey, so got Aromatisse to kind of help with that. Tapu Fini and the first iteration of this team actually did run my team, so I would anticipate that to come just because we kind of prepped a little bit better for it. Mew's very diverse. Mew can definitely show up, and then I think Rotom Heat has to show up as a defensive check for things like Diggersby and Mega Mawile. So hopefully the team is all good to go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, that's what happens when you cross your fingers. Okay. Oh, you guys can't hear any music. There we go. Now you guys can hear some music. All right, we're gonna let the battle begin. You guys see the 6 I'm bringing? Do I have all my calcs open? I hope I do. All right, calcs open, notes open. We said our good luck, have fun. Let me move Discord over just in case he needs to get in touch with me match. And then we'll be good to go. I'm freezing. I'm grabbing a blanket for my toes because I'm cold and that's what I get for wearing shorts. So I have to put this blanket back up before I have people over later. Actually, at the time you guys are seeing this, I already had people over. Haha. And I'm actually recording this where I go out of town for Christmas. So, if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate, I hope you had a fantastic week. Happy holiday season to you. All right. Got my blanket. Got my coffee, because it's not early, but I still haven't had coffee, so. That's what you like to see. What you like to see right there. And I got my notepad here. Write down my kills for my edits. And yeah, we're just going to go. If Bisharp doesn't come, I think that makes my matchup a little, I say a lot easier, but then Bisharp's not going to come and I'm going to lose. So I think it makes it a little easier if Bisharp doesn't come. Obviously, he still has tremendous threats with Mega B, with Kyurem. So, and then there's obviously, I mean, he's got access to a few other mons on his team that could just be I mean, Swellow could show up. Miss Magius could show up. I don't think Miss Magius and Swellow would show up because I have Sneasel. That's my thoughts. You might not even show up because I have Sneasel, unless it's like Colbur with Aurasphere. So let's see. Oh, okay. Guys, there's no Bisharp. There's no Bisharp. Okay, so he got the Hippo. He's got Hippo. All right. And no Mew, but he does have Fini. Or I'm sorry, Hitmontop. Okay. Is that right? Oh, no Bisharp. Okay, so let's fill out our doc really quickly. Regirock, he does have, I'm not gonna, I like Rocks Up for B and Rotom, but I don't want those up originally because he does have a Spinner and a Defogger. Beedrill, Purum, Beanie. How much time do I have? 40 seconds. Okay, we're good. And Rotom Heat. Okay. All right. I'm ecstatic that there's no Bisharp, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up for this. So okay. So we need to make plays. We need to make plays. I'm gonna lead off Regirock. I don't want to get rocks up. Leads Regirock. Hitmontop has, or I'm sorry, Latios has super free reign, I feel. Simply because he has no dark type on his team to sponge Psyshocks, and he has no psychic resist on his team. So Feeny has Misty Surge. He leads off with Clay, which is going to be the Hippowdon. That's fine by me. We can trade rocks. We can trade rocks. And his Hippo has Sandstream too, so that actually gives us a Spadef boost, which I'm okay with. I just want to fill out as much information as I have on the team. And Kyurem gets pressure. Hitmontop, I assume, would have Intimidate. Can I just go into Lottie and start setting up? I don't want to do that. He can have Whirlwind or Ice Fang. Yeah, I'm gonna get my rocks up. Rocks pressure him way more than rocks pressure me, and we do have that 1 speed to kind of outspeed a speed creeping Hippo. We'll see what he wants to go for here. He sets up his own rocks. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, rocks hurt him much more than they hurt me. I am gonna protect, kind of scout and see what he wants to go for. If he wants to go for Earthquake, we can go for some counters. Like, uninvested Earthquake does 32 to 39. So that does 64 to 80 to him. I'm okay with that. Probably try to Toxic me, too. That could definitely be a good play on his part. But I'll reveal that Protect now to Scout. You got Stone Edge. Alright. Alright, so he revealed Stone Edge. Probably, what was he anticipating then? Interesting. Does that break Lottie's sub, I wonder? I wonder. I'm gonna close out of that. I don't need that. Stone Edge has a chance to break the sub. Yeah, Stone Edge has a chance to break the sub. It does 24 to 28, so low roll it doesn't. How do I want to deal with this? I'm just going to counter, predicting the Earthquake. He withdraws! Okay, cool. So we're going to reveal counter, unfortunately. Goes out in a Kai. It's going to be the Hitmontop. Okay. And he's got Intimidate. Okay, fine by me. So at least now we know. So part of me honestly wants to hard Blacephalon right now. Actually, I go Quillfish. What is his answer? Feeny? Probably gonna try to spin. Blacephalon against Hitmontop. Like, Earthquake has a chance to knock us out. I didn't see leftovers on there. So he very well could be AV. I'm gonna stay in on a counter again. It shows the fake out. Okay. That's fine. We'll get that back. We'll get all that back. Okay. And then again, I'm going to click counter. I can Wish Pass with Aromatisse later. So he goes for the rapid spin. That does 3, so we're going to do 6 damage to him. Okay. Definitely could be AV. So the Sandstorm goes away. I'm still back up to full. And I think now's a good time for him to want to go into something like Feeny. I'm just going to get my rocks up. Yeah, we know 2 of his moves, so we know he's definitely more supportive. Like maybe Close Combat and Earthquake. Feeny comes out. Okay. Sets up Misty Surge. We'll get our rocks back up. Now, definitely go for something like a Scald. I'm gonna go on a Bath Bomb. I'm gonna go on a Quillfish here. Poison Jab does a great amount of damage to him. We'll take a little bit of rocks. Nature's Madness obviously sucks, but we're taking Moonblast and Scalds for sure. We'll take rocks, unfortunately, but that's fine. Goes for the Calm Mind. Okay, perfect. So this does let us... Let me just calc at +1. We do get a little bit of damage off. We get some of our Black Sludge back, which is nice. Does this thing get Psych? I think it does get Psych. Gets Hidden Power Psychic. Gets Hidden Power Psychic. Okay, cool. So he can run like a Hidden Power or something like that. I'm gonna click Poison Jab. He withdraws. Okay, cool. He's gonna take some rocks damage on something. Goes back out into his Hitmontop, which is fine. He's gonna take rocks damage. He's gonna take Poison Jab damage. And if we Poison Jab poison him, okay with that. We'll also see if he's got like Helmet or something too. No Helmet. Definitely feeling like AV. Definitely feeling like AV. Under half. So Blacephalon to yeah, this thing's pretty bulky. I feel like he's got to be like AV or something. We've got rocks up. I'm gonna go for a Spike here. He withdraws. Okay. Goes back out into Cyranoid. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna take rocks damage. We still are doing a good amount of damage, and now we've got some hazards up. We see leftovers on the Feeny too. And eventually this terrain is going to end, which means I get more damage, which means I have a chance to poison too. All right, good damage, good damage. Now the mist disappeared. So like I said, we do have the chance to poison as well. So he can set up all over me all he wants. We've got rocks and 1 spike up. 1/1. Goes for the Moonblast. Okay, so +1 Moonblast should be doing 31 to 36 to me. 72. Yeah, that did 35. So he is uninvested in special attack. Which is A-okay by me. I'm now back up at 71. I can take 2 more of those Moonblasts. He gets up to +2. Okay. So I think what I want to do... I'm going to continue to weaken this thing. I want to get another layer of spikes up. But I think I'm just going to keep clicking Poison Jab until this thing's gone, because I really don't have a good answer for this. And if he's going to let me weaken it, so be it. Goes back out into Kai, so Kai's going to take rocks. He's going to take spikes. And so he's going to give me some Black Sludge right here. I'm going to be -2, which is fine. I don't need this thing here for much. And we snag the poison, too. Okay, so if he goes for Fake Out right now, or Rapid Spin... Oh, okay. So Blacephalon would not get a boost right now. If he spins, I'm going to go for Spikes right here. We are faster. Oh, we're faster, so he's going to be able to get that off. I could have knocked him out. Ah! Misplay. Should have thought about that. I'm negative speed nature. I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I just assumed because I was negative speed nature. Okay. So hit my top dice to Quillfish Poison. Do that to Pachinko, which is the Rotom. That's fine by me. He can Volt Switch. He can definitely Will-O-Wisp right here. Without recovery on Kyurem. All right, hold on. Let's be a little bit serious. So yeah, like Volt Switch knocks us out. Where are we at? 132. Yeah, uninvested, Volt Switch has a chance to knock us out. As much as I want that. I don't want to whisk a Will-O-Wisp on Diggersby. I'm gonna get a Spike Up. That might be the bad play. Goes for the Willow. Awesome. So we get a Spike Up. Okay. I don't think he's going to have Calm Mind plus, I don't think he's going to have Calm Mind plus Defog on Feeny, so I like that Spike is there now. Because that helps with Hippo, that helps with Bee, Kyurem, and now Feeny. So, this thing's still at full. Don't want to risk a Willow on Diggersby, especially without Heal Bell. I think this is where Quillfish... so good against Beedrill. We still have Regirock at full. I'm going to go for another Spike. Don't have double Defog. Goes for the Volt Switch. Okay, so he's going to knock me out. That's fine. Oh, he doesn't even knock me out because he's uninvested because he's defensive. Perfect. That gives us another Spike. So we got a low roll on there, which is fine, but we'll get another layer of spikes up, and he goes down to the Waspinator, which is the Beedrill. That's fine. He's going to take some spikes damage. If we went for Scald here and burn this, that would have been awesome. But we'll get that other layer up, and then we can just start clicking Scald until we go down. Alright. Because if he's like Defog B... If he's Defog B, then we get a Scald off. So he's gonna Mega Evolve, obviously, first turn Mega. Kyurem has yet to hit the field, but 2 layers of spikes up is looking really nice right now. Goes for the knockoff, so he reveals knock. Fine by me. Beedrill has knockoff. Okay, so Rock comes out, and I get my rocks back up. Rock is still healthy. Beedrill, Adamant. Yeah. Knockout Drill Run. Drill Run crit is doing over half. So with leftovers, we live 2 of those. I'm gonna get my rocks up. I'm gonna get those up. Blacephalon still hasn't hit the field, so, and I didn't want to go out in a Blacephalon and bluff the Scarf in case he called my bluff. But I can get my rocks up here. He withdraws. Perfect. Probably goes out into Clay, which is the Hippo. Fine by me. He's going to take Spikes damage. We'll get our rocks. The Sandstream gives us a Spadef boost. So he could, like, click Toxic here. Do I want Toxic to happen? Yeah, we get our leftovers. I think I'm going to protect. Not only to stall out a turn. Like, obviously he's going to get a little leftovers recovery, which I can't fight that. But I want to scout and see what he wants to do. Especially, give me 6%. Give me my 6% back. So we're looking good right now. I gotta make sure that I... Oh, and Hippo has leftover too. We just confirmed Hippo has lefties. Rocks and Stone Edge. He might not have Whirlwind or Ice Fang or Toxic. Could have Stealth Rock, Edge, Slack Off, EQ. Which gives Latios a better chance to 1v1 it. And set up. Because now that Hitmontop's gone... I guess we can set up on Rotom. Yeah, I guess we can set up on Rotom. That's okay. Well, give me my 6 here with Protect. Goes for the Earthquake. Okay. So he's going to try to wear me down. Again, I can click Counter. And then I feel like on the Slack Off, I can switch out into something else to offensively pressure this thing. I'm going to click Counter. You can go out into Feeny. I think Feeny dies to Hazards at this point. No, Feeny was at like, what, half? Should have made a note of that. Feeny was at like half. I don't think it's dying to Rocks plus 2 layers of Spikes. I want to get Diggersby in to start clicking Agility. That's what I need. And I need to keep Rock around for the B now. They missed the Stone Edge and I missed my counter because there was nothing there. All right, cool. So that's fine. He's back up to full. What? I think Stone Edge is there for the Lottie. So what do I want to do here? Well, let me check my calc. Diggersby versus Hippowdon. Diggersby versus Rotom. Defensive. Turn does half to Rotom, and I've got rocks up right now. Turn's not doing as much as I'd like if he's max. Turn is not doing as much as I'd like if he's max. I'm just gonna reveal the rock slide here in case he switches. He stays in. Okay, that's fine. We can flinch this thing down too. That was a crit. Alright, so he reveals the EQ. Goes for it. Should have went for counter there. Need to keep this thing healthy. I'm gonna go into Lottie. I want to keep this thing healthy for B. I absolutely need to keep this thing healthy for B. I don't want to risk another, like, prediction. Goes for the Earthquake there. Okay, cool. Sandstorm goes away, so we don't take any more residual damage. Our lefties are going to go off. So again, how many Stone Edges has he used? 2? I'm gonna go for a sub here. Might have Slack Off, but I'm gonna go for a sub here. I feel like between sub and Roost, I can stall out his Stone Edges if he doesn't have Toxic. I thought my phone was ringing. My computer started making a weird noise. I was like, ah, how unprofessional. When's the last time you've heard my phone go off in a recording? When's the last time you've seen a recording? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So his best play here is to, like, part of me thinks he saves this to go Feeny. I don't think he lets this be setup fodder. Lets it be setup fodder. Okay. So again, Stone Edge uninvested, 24 to 28. Goes for Slack Off. Okay, but he's got full HP. So we know his full set. So after Stone Edge is gone, he cannot touch us. So I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind here. I think he's used 2 Stone Edges because he used the first one on the Protect. And he missed the second one. This is 3. And it doesn't break the sub. Awesome. So I'll go for another one. That's 3 Stone Edges. I'll go for another one right here. Now we're +2. We're 3-hit KOing this thing right now. It's 4 Stone Edges. I'm gonna go for sub again. He withdraws as I go for a sub. Alright, cool. Goes out into Cyranoid, that's fine. Cyranoid's gonna take 2 layers of spikes plus rocks. Which means SciStrike puts this thing down as we get behind a sub. Okay. I don't think Feeny can 1v1 me. Moonblast after 1 more is not breaking my sub. Kind of want to roost here. Kind of want to just take this thing out. Bonnie kills Feeny. SciStrike. I think if B comes in, I have to... I think if B comes in, I have to attack it. I don't want to play around with like a U-turn. Goes out into Waspinator. Okay, so Waspinator's going to take rocks and 2 spikes. And I'm faster than regular Kirim anyways. So he can go for the U-turn and break my sub. Next time B comes in, it's gone. Subbing here would have been the appropriate play, but he can just U-turn into whatever I knock out right here. Subbing would have been the better play. Should have done that in hindsight. I just didn't want him to go for like a knockoff or something. I didn't want to get outplayed right there, but hindsight 2020. Like I said, I wanted a B to come in. I wanted to attack something. And I still get to set up all over Hippo with this thing. So the next time Hippo comes in, that gives Lottie free reign. Kirim comes in, takes 25% to rocks. Takes 2 layers of spikes. And unless he's Scarf, takes 2 SciStrike. Goes out into Pachinko, that's the Rotom. Alright, so Rotom's gonna take 2 of these bad boys. Wait, I actually think I can sub up on this thing. Oh, no, we knocked him out. Darn. I mean, like, that's a bad thing, but... It's a good thing, but a bad thing. Goes Rotom. SciStrike. Alright, so... Waspinator's gonna come back out. Takes the spikes. Oh, he's a hair away. He can't come back in again. I'm gonna go into Regirock here. I'll keep this thing around. Because like I said, I can still set up all over that Hippo. I can roost on the Hippo too, now that we know his full set. Goes to the knockoff. Okay. It's fine. Gets rid of my lefties. Casey gives me the opportunity. I'm going to counter here. He goes for drill run. Okay, we should live a drill run. Okay, cool. All right, so Regirock takes out Mega Beedrill. And he goes out into Stark. Stark's the Kyurem. Okay. I don't have a use for this anymore. So I'm going to click Rock Slide. Hitmontop's gone, Beedrill's gone. Lottie 1v1's Hippowdon. Reveals Ice Beam. Okay. Cool. Kyurem. Goes Rock. Okay. So this is what we have Aromatisse for now. Regirock, you did fantastic, bud. Aromatisse versus Kyurem. I didn't see Life Orb. Specs Kyurem, I'm pretty sure. So Moonblast is 58 to 69. That's looking like 58 to 60. I'm going into Botan and clicking Moonblast. We've got that Babiri Berry in case he's Flash Cannon. Let me check, like, Flash Cannon. 51 to 61. Okay, we live a modest crit Stelium Z Flash Cannon. What about if he's, like crit Sub-Zero Slammer knocks me out? But I'm clicking Moonblast. Is that ice? That's ice, isn't it? Yeah, Sub-Zero Slammer. So from full, we live in Ice Beam. We live Z Ice Beam. I don't think he gets Blizzard. All right, cool. Live that. Let's use Ice Beam Z. Lived on one. Get a special attack drop. He has Kyurem and Hippo left. Yeah, he's got Kyurem and Hippo left. I let this thing go down. I go out into Lottie and I click Psyshock and I that's the whole game. 7 Kyurem. I didn't even die because of the special attack drop. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Photon, you beautiful, beautiful creature. Aroma kills Kyurem. Ice Beam, or with Moonblast. Let's go, Aromatisse. And now Hippo's left, and now I just go out into Latios. I save this thing to preserve the differential, and I go out into Latios. He's got, what, 4 Stone Edges left? Yeah. I lived on 9. I go out into Latios here. Unfortunately, didn't get to use Specs Hyper Beam Blacephalon, but the way of the road. It is the way of the road. I'll go out here into Latios. If he goes for the Stone Edge, cool. But like I said, I'm going to play to preserve differential at this point. He goes for the Slack Off. That's fine. That gives me a free sub. That gives me a free sub. And at this point, it's going to be like a little back and forth between trying to stall this thing out of Stone Edge just to preserve the differential to get +4 as opposed to +3. But I am going to do that 100%. Yeah, I'm just going to roost here. It's 5 Stone Edges. In case he thinks I'm going to roost again, I'm going to sub. The Stone Edge again, that's 6. It might not break the sub. Yeah, I was about to say, a high roll can. Low roll does 24% from uninvested. But I can roost here, and if roost is... if I don't have levitate, earthquake does 35 to 43. Yeah, I'll just roost here. I'll get this thing out of stone edges. Seven. And I'm gonna go for another sub here just in case, because this is his last stone edge. So I just sub twice now and I win. And like I said, a little cheeky, but I want to do what I can to get the differential. That's his last stone edge. Should be his last stone edge, and the sandstorm goes away. So now my leftovers are giving me more recovery anyways. So this is going to be game right here. Just going to be a little bit of setting up and whatnot, but yeah. And I don't want to type GG in Discord to like be rude, like, hey, sorry, bud. But that was his last earthquake, so he can, if he, so here's the thing. I'm just going to start clicking SciStrike. If he, like, has, actually, I've only got 16 SciStrikes. He could stall me out of those. I'm just going to set up all the way. I just don't want him to keep slacking off if I keep SciStriking to stall me out of SciStrikes in return, which is something he can do because then he can pick up another kill to, like, make the differential better. But I'm not going to play it like that. So I'm +1, yeah, so. I think I can just, like, alternate SciStrike, Calm Mind. Because, again, the way that I played, I stalled out his stone edges, so he can totally play in return and stall out my SciStrikes now that he knows my full set, knowing I only have 16 SciStrikes available. Yeah, that did 25%, so unless he is... Yeah, he's not gonna do that, so if he, like, again, if he plays in return for those, cool. If he doesn't play in return for those, like, cool either way. I'll just alternate Calm Minds and SciStrikes in case he does. And if he starts slacking off, that's when I just set up to +6. Because a +6 is a 2-hit KO. And I'm at +2 right now. Yeah, he's just going for Stealth Rock. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to do for that. And I'll apologize to him after the match, just in case he thought I was, like, messing around with him. That's not what I want, like, him to think at all, obviously. I feel like my thought process between why I just went for Calm Mind right there made sense. But anytime he goes for Slack Off, I have to go for Calm Mind the next time. Just because I don't want to give him that ability to go for a... I don't want to give him the ability to go for those and stall those out. Gotta go for Calm Mind. Sorry, guys. Nothing against him. Again, I played the way I did. He's playing the way he does. There's nothing wrong with that. I need people to understand that when league battles come around, like, you play to win. There's those leagues where you have fun, like, oh, yeah, it's cool. Like, we're all having fun here. But there's also, like, play to win. So, I'll just Calm Mind all the way up. When do I get, I think, +4? +4 is when I'm doing more damage than his Slack Offs do, so I've got an 82.8% chance to 2-hit KO after leftovers recovery. So as long as I get to +6, that's fine. This is game. It's just a matter of securing it and making sure I don't get stalled out of SciStrikes. So +3, go for SciStrike. If he slacks off twice, so be it. I'm so glad that Bisharp didn't show up. Goes to the Slack Off. So he's going to try to stall me out. So I'm just going to boost up to +6 right now, guys. Just, you know, I feel like I'm, like, live streaming my commentary right now, which is kind of how I feel like YouTube videos should be. Like, very personable. Conversational, almost. Okay. +4. You know, if Qwilfish would have killed Hitmontop, got those hazards up, I think we might have been able to preserve a little bit more differential because I don't think B would have been able to come in. but that's just, I feel like, the only way I could have played this better. And of course, feel free to let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Oh, mine, I'm +4. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the +6, like I said. I'm not gonna give him the opportunity to slack off. I have been going Calm Mind, SciStrike, so he might slack off here. But I'll just go for that. Yep, there's the slack off. Okay, cool. So I'll just go on ahead and SciStrike here. That's +5, I think. Not +5 attack. I almost brought Dragon Dance Latios this week. Wasn't man enough to. But this set actually ended up being a lot better overall, in my opinion. So if he goes for Earthquake here, we win the slack off again. Okay. That's fine. I'll play it. I will play the game. Guess I'm getting a +6. Because I have 10 SciStrikes left, so I just don't want him to outplay those, considering he knows my full set. It's we kind of took advantage of each other's spreads here because he knows that I only have one attacking move, and if he can stall those out, I'm forced to switch if I want to knock him out, which lessens my differential. But same thing goes for him, is that like I knew his set, so I could just set up all over this and outplay it. But the fact that it doesn't have Toxic, Ice Fang, or Whirlwind definitely helped me out here. But yeah, now that we're +6, I think we're +6. Let's check the damage. 66 to 79. Show me the SciShock. Yeah. So we'll be able to, we'll just be able to keep clicking SciShock until this thing goes down. And please, guys, I know sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, he stalled. Like, I can't believe it. Like, guys, no. If you're thinking about going over to Sci's video and saying anything like that, I'm literally doing the same thing. So if you think that's bad, yell at me first. And if you're coming from Sci's channel to yell at me for doing what he's doing with the slack offs, then don't do that. It's the name of the game. He's playing for his W. I'm playing for my W. You can keep slacking off here. Between slack off and lefties, I'm still doing more. I think 4 more SciShocks and I'll have this. I also don't know how many slack offs he has. But yeah, this has a chance to knock him out from 75. Nope, next one should knock him out then. Okay, cool. And that should be all she wrote. And that should be 4-0, which I'll take. I'll absolutely, yep, SciShock will knock him out from here. Min, we're doing 66 to max defense, so that's going to be GG to SciStrike, man. Guys, definitely go show him some love. I thought this was a fantastic battle. I thought he played really well. I thought he did what he needed to do to stay in the game. I applaud him for playing like this, to be able to make sure that my differential isn't as good, so that way come playoffs race, he's got a better shot, considering we're both 4-2 right now. I've got +11 and he's got +10. But that is going to be GG, like I said, to Sci, guys. Go show him some love. We are now 5-2 +6. No, +15 differential. So definitely go show him some love, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys show some love on that like button down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on in the comment section down below on this match and the team. Definitely a huge shout out again to everybody in the front office who helped me with these teams. It's very appreciated. Couldn't do it without you guys. All that being said, I look forward to our Week 8 matchup. Be great, do great. I'm gonna let this outro bang. I'm gonna talk to you all soon. Later.